PS5. Doing a little bits and bobs, figured day off stream, why not? Um, I'm going to get Wither Roses. Well, that's the objective. I've done some Minecraft music. I usually always listen to music via like Spotify or podcast, but um, do not have that because I'm streaming. I can't play it. So yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I want to I want to get skulls to get and put the stream on my phone. There we go. I'll fly my way on over. Um, I'll turn down my main volume, but um, yeah, gonna get skulls. I have none at the moment, so I'm gonna get three, and then I will get killer wither, and I've got a bunch of chickens already set up essentially. Um, oh, that's good, that worked. um, I have a bunch of chickens set up on the spawn, so I will spawn a wither under or next to them. As it explodes initially, I will get my all the wither roses because yeah, I've never farmed wither roses, but they're just useful um, in general, and I can see myself using them in the future. I might use them to make a wither skeleton farm. Sure. Hello, if anyone's in the stream. Just grinding out some random little stuff. I might do work on my base. I really don't have um like anything built yet, but I want to start doing that, so I might do that after I get these skills, kill the wither, and get wither roses. It's really I was going to use them for a wither skeleton farm, but I need to look into it and test it. But I believe the spawns for wither skeletons are in specific areas in a fortress, just like a guardian farm or witch farm. Just the bedrock mechanics are odd, so I'll probably end up just using a normal railcar system to put them through a portal into the overworld to erase the mob cap factor and in turn, yeah, make it more efficient. And I'll just spawn them in the specific spots, so I'll just have rails that run across. And it'll just be like any other case where they'll probably spawn in the far northwest corner of the block. I always get that mixed up. I'll just stop out here. Hmm. My friend Todd's been doing a bunch of work on the Nether Hub though, which is pretty cool. I've never had a main one. I had it, but I never cared a whole lot about aesthetics. It was just functionality as priority. And yeah, get my ass beat already. I've got a smite sword, which is nice. So I don't want to hit him. My inventory gets filled up with absolute crap very quickly. Yeah, I'll just rock with this. I'll keep the sharp there because I will use the sharp 5 on blazes. Can always get blaze rods. But bits are very old with the mobs in Bedrock. I don't know. They definitely changed it since the change, and well, since they changed version I mean. But um, I don't know. There's times when I'll come in a fortress and kill probably 50 wither skeletons and get, yeah, 3 skulls. And there's other times where I go out hunting and I literally get none. So I'll just see here. If it takes forever, I'll probably do another day, but I should be fine. I think I'll fly to a different fortress which has lava beneath it and has better rates in turn. I'll fly on over. I know there's a bunch all over this place, so I haven't heard the Minecraft music in a while. I do actually have a playlist with just C14 and a bunch of his other music, which is the creator for the Minecraft music, but he has a bunch of other music he has made, like records and albums and all that, and it's never been added to Minecraft, and they're pretty similar. I quite like them, to be honest. I listen to that sometimes. Um, Ooh, little block lag. Not even block lag, just lag. Ew. Hunting with a skeleton skulls at the moment. Have you just joined? I think, yeah, I might fly away and try to find a better fortress for better rates. Because this one's not got the best. There's one. Now I can stack that in my hotbar. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I don't think I need adult mobs to get wither roses, which is what I'm aiming for. I've got a little chicken pod on the spawn. I think if I just breed them when I next go in, well, when I go to kill the wither, I think I can still get wither roses from the baby ones. I don't know exactly the mechanics behind it all, but the fire is so annoying. On like any other version of Minecraft, you can get texture packs that make it smaller, so it's obviously not a big problem. But this one is not the case. So it just covers half the screen. Magma creams are annoying. Magma cubes. I'll fly over to the other fortress. Other part of the fortress. Cup of tea will be getting cold. I always forget about it. Mainly on Minecraft. On Siege or whatever, that's fine. But I forget I even made it. Or the opposite, I forget I drink it. I drinked it. Hello George, yes. Gaming. I wanna slay weather, so need skulls, you know. Inventory's apps. I'll just put coal in my inventory so I can actually pick up the coal and the bones I want, but I really don't care about anything else, so I'll just keep it that way. Oh, I like the Nether music. I've heard all the tracks, but I've not heard them near as much as obviously the old standard Sweden and that. And I like the newer Minecraft C14 stuff, to be honest. There's a lot of similar artists that I think would be nice if they added. But it's at the same time like Minecraft Identity, C418. People may not know the name of the artist, but they sure know what it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? You play more Cold War or Red Dead, George? I always thought that atmosphere of them type of games was awesome. I played Fallout when I was younger. Fallout New Vegas, I had it for my PlayStation 3. Yeah, and I I always liked the tension, the atmosphere, running about and no man's land, not knowing what was around each hill, mountain, little like behind each building and that. There was always surprises. I think that's quite difficult to encapsulate in newer games. It's kind of you kind of just all know what's going to happen. Because I don't know, it just doesn't have that, maybe it's just because I was younger, but it doesn't have that curiosity factor. Yeah. I can't be bothered dealing with him. I will go round to the other part of the other fortress. It's weird, you get the momentum even though you stop the flight sometimes. If you close your wings in the opening 2 seconds later. Pretty mad. Yeah, see the rates aren't really that bad. I have been streaming, I don't actually know how long I've been streaming for. Or I've been in the nether for probably no more than 10 minutes, you know. And two heads. In the older version I would be lucky if I had 1 head by now. But I would say it was more, there was a lot more RNG to it. There's still RNG, but you're gonna get a lot of skulls within like a 30-minute span, you know. In the old version, you could spend an hour sometimes and not even get one. Ooh, the music's getting intense. Hopefully my voice. Wait, I'll turn up the audio on my phone. I was trying to see if my voice is quiet or whatnot. I'll turn down my overall volume a little more. But I have no idea. Yeah, I need to make like a main actual base, but I mined a little bit. I need to mine more, and then slowly just place some blocks at that point. It's not like a big, massive, fancy build. I'll do the majority of my aesthetics and builds on my island, like on the top, on the surface. It's all nice and cool. But when it comes to my base, it's just functionality and basic stuff I'll use, like auto smelters, brewery station, and stuff like that. I really won't add much special stuff to it. I know there's just a big lump of hobby there. I always like the tunnels, they look really cool. Just random tunnels all over the nether, but I never bother with my passwords because it was just so tedious to build like essentially cobblestone templates and then build stuff inside of them. I would just go to the top of the nether and just mine tunnels. I'm essentially just talking to myself at this point. That's the place. I think that's place. I don't even know. I never even AFK'd. I sat here for long. They've definitely cranked up. No, not cranked up, but they made some mobs hit harder with the introduction of netherite armor. But it really is absurd, like how OP netherite armor is. Like I can jump in the lava here, down here, you know, and I would survive for I don't know how long, but like at least like a minute or two. You know, like you're really in no danger. I usually would always have a fire resist pot on me, but I really don't feel like it's necessary anymore. Unless I'm doing literally like building in the lava. I guess with my elytra, if I have my elytra, unless I've got, if I don't have my full netherite equipped, then I would take some hits, but it really does nothing. As long as I'm not got my elytra on, then I'm fine. I'll show you here in a second. It's pretty wild, like. It's a little OP, but I guess that's what they want. They want it to be more easy to play the game at the cost of like the grind, you know. Like you grind a little more to get the netherite, and in turn, it's a little easier to survive. I'll fly over it, switch into my chest plate, and you can see. Yeah, no, pretty bastard like. It's actually wild. Has like 80 or 90% knockback as well. Like you see, I take hits pretty hard the second I switch to my elytra. But yeah. I need to get soul sand before I leave. I think there would be some in a double chest in the hub, but to be sure, to be sure. I remember when I first came in this hub, like the first day, I'm in the nether, the first day of the world. I must have died like 5 times consecutively. There was a bunch of wee vat tunnels I made, because I literally just... I got a lot of experience in Minecraft now, but with the changes to the nether and everything, and just like plain stock iron gear. I think I had one piece of diamond armor, but it was just getting destroyed. It was more the mass, like the amount of raids, the amount of mobs. It was wild. You walk down a corridor and there's just 6 skeletons in a pack spawn. With other skeletons. I've always liked to chill out and play, like, I've always liked to have like a chill game. And it could even be something like COD. In the past I would hop on and play S&D late at night when I couldn't sleep, or, you know, just to wind down at the end of the day. And I really enjoyed that. And I'd make a lot of solo games, but it's difficult to really find that in an FPS game these days. It's more, I think it's on an irreversible state, the way how like COD is and skill-based matchmaking. I understand it from a business perspective, but uh, I guess the majority of people don't play at with the intent to like play competitive, nor want to like play. I wouldn't say, yeah, nor do they want to play like a pretty like above average game. As in, like, the people that are playing aren't above average, and they would rather not play people above average. But I've never viewed it, or I've never been in the shoes really, as someone that's like a complete noob and was getting destroyed. I mean, I guess when I was there we go. I guess when I was really young, I'd go to a pal's house and we'd play MW2. I mind running about in MW2 estate and just getting destroyed by people I couldn't even see, like just up in the windows and shit. If you remember that map, it had a big like wooden house that was very big, and it was like up a hill, but there's a bunch of surrounding outside stuff like all MW2 maps, and it was just I don't know, a good player in MW2 could destroy you, and you could just you just had no chance, you know. Like you can shoot down VSATs, you can counter VSATs with ghosts and shit these days. It's kind of different. I don't know. It's more catered to the newer players, you know. I went on a big tangent there. I didn't even get my main point across. Huh. Random wood. Oh, this looks sick from beneath. Dun, 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 dun. Don't even want to get the gas to destroy that roof, eh? Oh no. This is a problem. Okay, so there we go. Solved. So much shite. But yeah, I don't know. Minecraft has always kind of been a staple for games I can chill out and play. But I actually do like miss an FPS game that I can play on like downtime and solo as well. Cause like Siege is really difficult to enjoy solo, you know, because it's clearly just a team-based game. It's not enjoyable to play solo or solo queue. And then COD, it could be like that to an extent, but I've never been a massive fan of Respawn. And add that with skill-based matchmaking, it's just very unenjoyable for me. So it's like I can't really enjoy that. Like yeah, and then you've just got search, which I enjoy search and all, but it just doesn't function the same. Okay, so I'll get a night vision pop because YouTube decompression. It'd make it a little darker when I'm actually killing them, and once it blows out all the torches, the weather, um, then it'd probably be quite difficult to see. So yeah, do I need anything else? Oh yeah, I put 2 emeralds there so I can switch to beacon effects, and I'll put the stuff in my backpack for now. Take the bucket of water in case there is a lava sources everywhere. I got a lot of arrows there. I don't need nothing else. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I'm all good. I should get some more. I'll get some more seeds, and I'll breed them chickens before I kill them. Quality of my phone auto puts it to 144. It doesn't lag when I put it on the max one either, so it's fine. I think I did that. I'm surprised by how good the quality is, to be honest, of the stream, because I'm so used to it being like buggy, low FPS, awful bitrate, like really bad bitrate. That was probably the key thing. And yeah, just all in poor quality. I think it's amazing that I can stream with decent quality now. I guess I tried thinking about other stuff. Some seeds would be nice, yeah. I do have my fortune pick on me. I could get it from my thing, but it's alright. I'll just get some seeds. There'd be some seeds in this double chest. People don't put them in the composters, I don't think. Which is, no seeds. If you break these crops of fortune, you get a lot higher rates. Bedrock is, I like to call it bug rock because it's just so broken. It has so much like broken features in it, but a part of me does feel like that's actually an intended feature because it's literally not changed since the start of um, Bedrock, and I don't know, a lot of people mine crops. Pretty sure they notice, but maybe it's like the type of thing that people like to keep it, so they just don't say to anyone. They wouldn't put it in the bug report. In time wouldn't get patched. I'll just switch out haste. Yeah, switch out haste for regen. I'll have haste one, but yeah. Big whoop, big whoop. My eggs came in useful though. I had a bunch of hopper chickens under spawn for a while. I turned my hostile mobs down a good amount because I was beating them earlier, and the little clicking noise they make is so irritating. I think they're all inside each other in the corners, and that's why I kind of get them. Buddy, let me just use this last seed on you, buddy. There we go. Remove this water. Now, I've never farmed weather roses, so I'm really not sure how this will work, but I like to think it's just simple, but it might not be. I might have wasted my time. Best way to do this. The initial explosion should kill him, yeah. Hopefully this works and this is how you can do it. I really haven't looked into it. I just know that once weather kills a mob, you get the weather roses, so. Here goes nothing. Don't want that bottle. What? No way! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No way, man. I need to put it on the ground like I'm such a noob. He'll gradually kill these chickens, but not all at once like I wanted. Oh no, it's a chicken farm. I mean, it's a chicken bomb. This reminds me of Battle Dome. I think that's what it was called. Vicstar, Mitch, Jerome used to all play it. This was like 5, 6 years ago, and there was always there was a big dome in the middle for food. What the fuck? That's invisible. No, don't tell me that's bugged in. It's actually invisible. And there was a big dome with chickens, which was your food source, and also XP. It didn't even kill them. This weather's an actual pussy. It didn't even kill any of them. What? It's literally invisible as well. Is it? It's spawning. That's why it's spawning inside. Okay, I'm gonna. Malfunctions at their finest. Yeah, there we go. The thing is, alright, is yeah, there we go. There's somewhere. I'll need to stay in the effects of the beacons because I would die very easily right now if I didn't have the effects. If I'm just gonna tank these hits, but I need to run in and grab the wither roses before he shoots more shots and destroys the wither roses he just dropped, or it just dropped. I'll be able to get a lot actually from this, but why do I have to make it so difficult for myself? It's good that this is all bedrock, because the first few times, we've probably fought a total of 10 withers in here now, under spawn. But the first few times he obviously mines and clears out all this area, usually on the melee phase of his second half of his life. And the amount of block lag is absurd, because all the entities, it builds up, you know. So, we don't really have that. Oh, look at all these guys. Gotta make sure I keep being. He's not even calling a zombie. Oh, some Diamante. Imagine I just kept that pet. Okay. Goodbye frames if he destroys that chest. I guess I can just get it to shoot the entities once he breaks the chest. We'll be alright, we'll be alright. What a shit show. Yeah, this is a weak weather though, what? Usually never off me. Oh, that's right, because he attacks the chickens, he attacks all the other mobs, but you first. So if you actually want an easy weather fight, you could probably do it this way. You could just stand back all the way there and just pull him at range while he's trying to kill all the mobs. Because that's what they focus first. I think that's the majority of the chickens now, so I'll take them out. I've never killed the wither naked. I did it with full armor before, but ever since I found out or realised it was easy to kill them beneath, because the problem before was just that they fly about over you and it was annoying, you know? I would need to climb on top of trees, treetops, and then just gradually try get them, but ever since I realised underground was the play, I just have just did that. Because it just makes it efficient, you know, quick, and that's all I cared about. Here's the melee mode. It's awkward for me to spam jump and hit at the same time because I play claw. It kind of has strain on your finger, to be honest. I always play L2 R2 in any game mode or any game I play because it's just awkward to me. I can do almost anything else easily with claw, but to me it's difficult to spam jump and hit. So I'll stop doing that and I gotta eat. It's weird. I feel like I need to be closer to him to hit him than I actually need, than I should be, you know? Ah, stuck in the bed. Come here, man. The frames are pretty bad. I need to go get chests. I can't hit him, man. There we go. In case. I'll go get a chest and mine them diamonds as well. I'll go switch that beacon back, real quick. I'll just empty my inventory in this way now. 47 weather roses ain't bad actually. Out of the 5-6 times I've killed the wither so far in this world, I only have like 3, so I would consider that one. Yeah, I just have phase 1, but it bugs out. It says that there's no regen, and it's only phase 2 active, when that's not the case. So I need to use another mineral to switch it. You see, I could activate regen here, so I'm gonna activate jump boost too. I'll switch it back in a second. Jump boost will be useful at the moment. I'll empty my inventory entirely into this, and then I'll go pick up that loot. I should, I got a wither skull just from killing them 3 wither skeletons. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay. That's some obby. Nice. Oh, I put my arrows on the chest. Smite sword. I think. I don't know. I'll play a little bit more. I'll go do work to that base I was talking about. That I'll slowly work on. I don't know. Hey, some chicken. I don't need these barrels after all. Kill this guy before he runs up on me. Three hits with a smite sword. Oof. I guess it's just plain iron. Plain diamond. And the effects running it. That's good timing. What do I need? Put the mags in here. Anything else? Bottles can stay. Dun, dun, dun. Alrighty. Have an ender chest in inventory. Okay, so that isn't bad. I'm happy with that. I'll put that in my chest for now. Don't need that. Bing bang bong. Oh, I'll put it with a skeleton skull as well. And then I'll go do work on that base. Yes. I'm trying to think, and I feel like I was thinking of something. I don't know what it was. Oh, that's what it is. I didn't even get the wither skull. Wither star. Jesus Christ. I tell you, I'm some dafty. I knew I was missing something. Jeez. Dafty. I'll just eat this chicken as my main food source for the moment. Oh, that's not bad. I think I've got enough iron if I wanted to make another beacon. I'll just make that actually when I get back. But yeah. Jeez. It would have been alright because I would have unloaded chunks for now, but someone probably would have came back and unloaded chunks and then would have despawned. But still, I probably would have forgot at that point. I'll switch the beacon another time. Not doing bad. We'll eternally just have a square, I think, up there. Is that a kelp farm? I think it's an attempted kelp farm. That's best looking nice. Dun, 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 dun. My base really shouldn't be too difficult to make, but or shouldn't take long. But I think, I want to make like a big like underground lab. I might actually store like all the different mobs in the game in there, or I'll just have it in general for like farms and such. I'll I don't know what I'll do exactly in there, but I'm gonna do that. I won't make it extremely deep, but it'll be like a vault, like type of thing. It'll be like a big wide, all white type of concrete and black concrete, futuristic industrial type build. If you envision that, it'll be very, it'll be very simple. There won't be a lot of like clutter, you know. Just a bit. You can kind of picture, envision that. I'm sure. Uh, I need to finish my slime farm. Haven't got round to doing that. I'll just mine this out. I wanted to put a glass area, as you will see, um, on the side, or looking out, I mean. But I think I'm gonna have it split two ways. I'll show you the kind of idea. It won't be a wide glass window, it'll just be a little glass window. I'm gonna make an ice boat track that goes along, but I just fly, you know, but it's just nice for that to be there. Um, I wanna create a big nice Subnautica theme portal. I'll do it over there where the opposite side of the island. And I'm gonna create like a big kind of volcanic netherrack like mountain, or big like be a big mountain type of thing. It won't be ginormous, but it'll be pretty big, and I'll put stuff inside of it, and I'll make it like the nether inside of it. It'll be in the overworld. It'll be like on the island, and then I'm gonna turn everything else on this island to be bright, vibrant, and that'll just be like a live type of thing, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to make like a cool ziggurat base at one point. I remember Exumavoid, he had this big ziggurat base in a modded survival series he had for a bit. I think it was called Exuminati. And I remember at the time I was on summer holiday and I just downloaded a bunch and watched a lot of it. I found it really cool. I never really got too interested in mods when I was younger because it was just kind of so far-fetched and so crazy. And I think mods are cool to an extent, but I like playing vanilla Minecraft as well. But I think the devs of Minecraft are seeing all the cool stuff in mods and will slowly bring a lot of them cool things to the vanilla game. Because more stuff really can't be bad for the game, you know? There's not been an update where I'm like, oh, that sucks. I would guess people would say combat, the combat the game has, but or the combat update in 1.9, but that's really it, you know. So yeah, I plan to have this put on the other side, grass on the bottom, chest area here. I can't show my screen on stream, but it's like I had a very similar base before. I might alter it in the future, change the color scheme and such, but I'll have probably spruce stair, or jungle stair, jungle plank slabs going down, and yeah, I'll have it go down diagonally. My plan is to make it a lot more spacious for it to not feel so cramped. Because at the moment, that's the vibe you get from this. It's like, it's kind of cramped, low ceiling, everything. I'll probably dig out here, put slabs that go down, so it'll be more of a less pitch. Or would that be? Well, that would be less pitch, not more, I guess. And yeah, I'd have a big area. And I'll probably have a map room and a small brewery. And I'll go in that side. And I don't know, just some random stuff. I might put it into something else. I might alter it into a different type of build. Change all the color scheme, make it look like a completely different thing. But for now, I think that looks good. Or I have an alright idea. If you can just mine freely like this, it's definitely a lot more efficient with haste. But at the same time, I'm try not to go crazy. I should really put in the slabs in the roof so I know what I'm working with, like pitch wise. Because I'll put it down at the slab, each slab block, so there type of thing. And it won't go down this deep, like it'll go down a lot further. It's difficult to make sense of what I'm chatting. One, two, three. One more block this way. The music stopped. And I'll probably have a hallway that goes this way. But yeah, as stated, more functionality. I'll make a bunch of. I'll spend the majority of my time on this world and such, doing other like farms and builds, bigger projects that are external to my base. A lot of people make their base one long project that is like they spend a long time doing, and that makes sense because you spend a lot of time in it. But I think ultimately, I'd like to do the more external stuff and then keep the base pretty simple and just more functional. I don't need to worry about the lighting because it's a Mushroom Island, but I will light it up just for viewing purposes. Boom, boom. Don't know much I've been streaming. I think I can check if I try reverse my stream. 40 minutes. I, I tend to put things into chunks. Um, like time into like hour chunks, and I get a gist of like how much time it took to do something in comparison to other things. I don't think it's the best thing to do, but I just think of like doing something like studying or playing Minecraft, doing a somewhat tedious project that's more of a grind, you know, or yeah, like playing ranks or something like that. Like it's weird how the different times the chunks feel. Chunks of time feel. You know, it's still the same time, but that's what I do. But I have so much free time, and I'm more productive other days than some. But I don't know, time just vanishes. Just your average Minecraft stale grind at the moment. I need to actually work on this, but I realized that there's ways of manipulating the portals, so I don't need to use flint and steel. So it would in turn be extremely efficient. So for one, you can make this work with lava. I knew you could light like portals with lava, or you used to, but I thought they would move that feature. But you can have like a blade function, I believe. So it lights the portal, and then obviously you'd have the water system that would light it. So if I just have a lava blade, all I need to worry about is the water, and I would just have a clock for the water system to light the portal. Um, I would need, and that would work fine. I could literally do it for all 8 of these, and then that eliminates the part where I need to use flint and steel, because at the moment, there should actually be water flowing out all these dispensers, I just realised. At the moment, I use flint and steel, so I use iron to make the gold farm work, so I essentially trade, and that's missing, but the water still runs. So I essentially trade the iron for the gold. With looting, when I kill them with looting, I put in like a stack of iron to get flint and steel, a stack of flint and steel, and I get like a stack and a bit of gold back, you know. But I could, one, it should add a giant killer, and two, if I just add the lava void system, so I don't need to use iron, it's something I could literally AFK, which is absurd. And if I just want minerals, which is all I would need, And the main reason for that would just be either to trade, which I don't really care much about villagers, in terms of getting emeralds, but um, for minerals for beacons, like it would be extremely efficient that I maybe stack this on top of the iron farm, and then the iron farm can work um, within, I believe, 64 blocks of one and no, it's 96 blocks is the distance from another village, but I can load two different ones, and technically I could load 8. I could have that, I could have another one 96 blocks above it, and then equal distance in each coordinate. I would have a square essentially. So I'd have one over there in the far corner, and I'd AFK in the middle up high in that one, and I'd be able to load all of them. Now I do not need that much iron, and that one's not even as efficient as it could be, but I could stack another one up high, put a gold farm in between it, and have it automatic where it doesn't use flint and steel, with a filter system which I've not even added in either. Item sorter I mean, and yeah, voila. And I just get a bunch of minerals, which is really what I need it for, is beacons and such all. I add a bunch of beacons to my little concrete rail, which I've got over there, when up and down across, and just in general, all of my island. I don't need like resistance or regen or strength or anything like that because there's no hostile mobs, so I'll just have speed and haste. So yeah, but I'll add haste all along this haste too because of block lag and stuff. I think they just made the hardness. I don't know if it's changed the hardness or what, but I swear in my old survival world when I created one of them tracks, I would insta mine the concrete and it would look like a charm, but I can't do that in this. Um, yeah, so I think I do kind of bite off more than I can chew when it comes to some projects, but they're just things I need to do, you know, they're already kind of done. But like, I still need to finish the slime farm. That would only probably take like an hour or two. Yeah, like an hour. The most tedious part is putting in the golems. I need to put in columns where the golems go, water kill system, and mine out 2 or 3 more platforms, and lighting, and then that's my slime farm done. There's 3 different chunks, so I need to get 3 different columns, or yeah, to attract them. I could actually fit one between the 2, but I don't know. Between 2 of the platforms, because it's like an L shape. Hmm. I kinda wish I seen more of this, or more of like Minecraft in the past, but I said the internet was bad. But it was good times in all the worlds. But majority is just nostalgia. But uh, I think it's better to stay near people and have like a area type of thing. That's good. We mined into the side of a mountain. But I never really bothered grinding out stuff on Minecraft. It's just kind of how I view the game and how it is. But Minecraft's more of like an art tool to many. You can really do anything with it from commands to mods to just survival building, you know. But if I don't want to play Siege or COD or do really anything or not watch anything or read or study or whatever it may be, you know, like Minecraft's always been something I chill out and play. So that's actually really low down. So I think I would create glass window underwater, or I can create a portion that goes into the ocean and I have a cool underwater area. Like some of the old tutorial worlds. I remember when they first added all the Guardian stuff, there was a tutorial world. Guardian stuff for console edition, because Guardian stuff for PC was literally like 5 years ago. But yeah, and I think that really, and the way how they did it was like a bunch of tunnels and sea lanterns, and I always thought that looked pretty nice. The only viewer is me and my phone, so there's no one watching, but I just chat to myself. I really like the look of like the spaced out lighting. It's very simple, but Oh, have I smelted that sand actually? I think I did. I need to put more sand in it if I even have any more sand. Secret base, hee. Just chest, lol. Yeah, there's some sand. Some glass. That's sandstone. Doo -doo -doo. I'll use up these lava buckets. I was using them. What was I using them for? I'm not sure. I have a bunch of buckets in my backpack. I'll convert this glass for now and place it, and then I'll just call a stream. Do more of that grindy stuff. Probably later or tomorrow. To be honest with you, not really too tired, so I probably won't sleep. I'll probably go for a run. Um, my ass gets kicked by the colder weather. I don't mind the cold, it's not a factor to me. Or really any condition besides like frost, ice, because they just fall obviously. But and it's just not good to run in. But I think like if you exhaust yourself in the cold, there's like no coming back. Like when you lose your breath, it's rough. I don't know how to describe it. You probably get it if you run a bit or a decent amount, and then you just like actually really push yourself. I don't know. It's rough, but that's what you like. That's what I like. I think that's the aim. It's not meant to be easy, and it's very fulfilling afterwards. If it was easy, then it wouldn't be fulfilling. Dun, dun, dun. I forget looking at some of my older worlds, or I think about them, like how much of a grind some stuff was, like before ice boats or elytras, or I even remember playing old, like a good long time ago. I had this, I don't know, I loved making stuff for wool for some reason, and it was before enchants. And the mine system I had was just so basic, but the amount of time I'd spend just mining. I didn't, just like now, like I have like 40 odd blocks of diamonds. I wouldn't use them. We don't have any shops in this world, and nothing like that at the moment. And, I wouldn't use them. But it's like me going out mining every week, or going out mining every other day. Like, I don't know why, but I just did it. And, I don't know. It's so much of a grind just for basic stuff. Mining like a chunk for like some base or some farm is just so unheard of as well. It's well to the thing evolves. Game evolves. Pretty cool though. I think as more people find efficiency and ways to do things better, like slime slime machines and everything. Ah well. I'm thinking if I can alter the space in a way that makes it still easy. I mean, simple has like big spacious kind of feel to it, but have like some pillar or something like that. I'll probably have just an ender chest system or ender chest set up in the middle, but I'm not sure. Like embedded in the ground. I might have glass in the middle and have a chunk. I did that in one of my last bases. Just a clear out chunk, and I could put something in there, like a funky farm, or like, yeah, I don't know. Ah well, I'm calling the stream. Have a good night. Finish your day.